Hello, welcome back to Tarot by Andy. Thank you for being here. This is my vibrational reading. Please do your own research for entertainment purposes and allegedly. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and thank you for being here. And I do not do private readings, so if you get hustled, do not believe it. Okay, so I hope you guys are having a great day. So I did pick up a news article that I tweeted that Princess Anne did not attend her mother's coronation because she was only 2 years old. Charles was 4 years old, but he was allowed to attend because he was going to be the heir to the throne next. Archie and Lilibet have no chance. Archie is sixth in line, and he will never be king likely, and Lilibet is supposed to be 2 years old and Archie 4 years old. So, negatory. Not going to happen. There will be no circus on that day. No, you don't have to pull out the, the guys on stilts and all the clowns and balloons. So, not going to happen. There won't be a circus. So, that's good. It just stops it right in its tracks. So, I was glad to see that article. And so, I want to get basically how the pair is feeling. And a lot of people are mentioning the fake baby bumps and all that. The fact that they have not sued speaks volumes because they like to sue, and there's never been any threats of suing at all. So it just goes to show we're on the right path and not on the wrong path. So that's good to know, right? Okay, at least we're getting something right. Here we go. Let's get some cards on it, on Lilibet and Archie not going to the coronation, and how mom and dad are reacting to it, or how they are pretending to react, or at least what they were planning on. What's their intentions from here? What are they going to do from here? What are they going to likely do from here? Wow, King of Wands. King of Wands upright. So they're going to try and draw some spotlight and attention on themselves. Go figure. King of Wands is very confident, spotlight, very charismatic. So they're going to be very driven to somehow get the spotlight, because King of Wands is spotlight, but it's also the ruler. They know he's going to take the spotlight. King Charles is, but I feel energetically speaking, they're going to try and take the spotlight. So he's getting it, but no, so are we. If you're going to get the spotlight, so are we. So I really feel that they're going to try and grab that spotlight. And this deck here is the Gilded Tarot here. So, and at the bottom of the deck, I have here the Two of Swords in reverse. So with the Two of Swords in reverse, basically they're dealing with the consequences. The reality's facing them. They had to take off the blindfold. With the Two of Swords, you could see she's got that blindfold. There's this intellectual crossroads that need to be decided upon. It's a card of indecision. But the decision's been made, and now they're not happy with it. They're not going to be thrilled whatsoever. So they're going to be kind of guarded. They're dealing with the compromises. They're going to see if they can compromise by taking the spotlight. And they're kind of stuck in the middle. I'm kind of stuck in the middle kind of card. Maybe you might think about peacemaking too, because they're not truly getting their way. When there's indecision, you got to weigh your head and your heart card. The blindfold was trying to avoid it, but now they just simply can't. The time came. The time is now. They're going to try and weigh their pros and their cons. It is still an intellectual crossroad, even in reverse, but it's not so much going in their favor. With the swords down, that's not being able to make any intellectual first steps. It kind of shuts it down because the two is in the downward dog position. So those first steps are kind of crashed and burned, I would say, intellectually speaking. And the fact it's swords down kind of represents the duality of lies, because when swords are down, that's sort of being cut out, and it also represents lies, not speaking the truth. So that's how I feel about that. So they know that they're liars. They know that they're dealing with the compromise of their lies. They're dealing with the crossroad, that intellectual crossroad that they decided to take. And this is kind of the cost of it. It's kind of the price to pay. And so now they're kind of like stuck in the middle. What do? We want to take the limelight. Let's get to the focal point. The focal point. Focal point. Focal point here is the Five of Wands in reverse. So they know that they want peace. They know the family wants peace. Here is challenges, struggles. It's battling it out. Having an argument, basically. It's not really a violent fight, but an argument, dealing with the struggles. Here, they're going to have to stay in peace. They're going to have to stay in peace because they can't do anything at this point. So I think they're going to try and take the limelight, deal with the middle ground situation, and think about what they can do so that they don't look like they're fighting them, so that they don't look like they're bothered. I think they're going to try and act like they're not super bothered by it, because they did hire a new person. They did. This person worked with Ellen, and this person is supposedly going to help them become even richer. I think this guy's advising them, and I think he's advising them to stay in peace because he's going to capitalize their money. I don't remember his name offhand, but I do have it. I will probably hit that up later today, just because there's a lot to read on. So I might do a short reading on that. But I think they have a new advisor, and this guy's a money man. And I think he knows how to take celebrity and really get them to the level of extreme wealth. He's a wealth management guy. And I think that's why we're seeing this. Nope, you got to shut up. You got to shut down. You're dealing with this compromise. Okay, somehow we will get it, but it's going to be on my terms. I think he's not only a financial advisor, but he knows how to handle social media too. So I'm going to just take what's on the top here. Oh, top here. I'm only taking the top one here. So the Magician in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So basically everything you've tried in the past is not working for you. You've tried all kinds of stuff and none of it's worked. You've always aimed to be in control, and all you're dealing with is your compromises. So, and it's because all you do is battle it out with everyone. So I think this advice is shut up. Just shut up. Finally, they're going to listen to someone telling them to shut up. Yeah, it's about time. I wonder if he has those ball and gags to put in their mouth. Yeah, I'm sure Megan would apply it. She's probably good at putting those in. Okay, let's get a little snarky going this morning. Yes. Okay, past position that doesn't serve is the Three of Wands. Yeah, going in. Going in and painting their world. Three of Wands is taking their plans and acting on it for their own growth, communication. So the growth and the communication that you thought you were getting by talk. Okay, my dogs are down below there. Penelope. Nope, that's Odin. Hi, Odin. Odin's thinking about crawling under something, and so he's bumping my camera. So anyways, there is this pain and melancholy. They want to travel. They'd like to, but it's not going to serve them. Going into the coronation does not serve them. So this whole growth and communication has not worked out. Thinking that they're going to get this communication from the family and move forward is not working out. They've been ignored. They've been ignored. They've been gray rocked. And they're dealing with lawyers, so there you have that. So it's not working out. So this guy, I think, is going to help redirect them so that they can at least sit on a lot of money, if nothing else. Going into the future, High Priestess. Yep, they think they know this is the idealistic situation. So basically, they know with the High Priestess that this is a card of passivity. It's retreat and reflect. They know that the things around them are not what they seem to be with the kids and whatnot. They've got a lot of stuff hidden, and they know this is the ideal situation because we've got something to hide. Hey, no, okay, Odin. All right, that's my boy. My boy is just being a little bit of a troublemaker today. He's okay. All right, so there you have that. I'm going to put that, so hopefully you can still see it. Let me see. There you go. And hopefully my camera doesn't fall down. Okay, better position there. So yeah, they gotta hide the secrets, guys. Yeah, and here, you know, there's that moon energy there too. Their moon energy also is all about deception and illusion, mental confusion. They know they create a lot of mental confusion regarding the kids. They know there's a lot of smoke and mirrors. They know there's a lot of misunderstandings. They're going to say, well, it's just misunderstandings. You know, they can't even admit it to themselves with that moon there. Very emotional. So they know that they got to keep that. I feel this little bubble right there. They got to keep their lies in that little bubble right there. So, yeah. Okay, next position. The feelings in the situation is the Eight of Pentacles, yeah. So what the Eight of Pentacles is that they got to have a plan. They got to develop a plan to build up their finances, talents, career, enthusiasm, to get up enthusiasm. They need more skills. So they're going to try to gun for to go after their goals, and that the hard work pays off card. It's the hard work pays off. So they're just going to work on things and have a plan. It is have a plan card. Eight of Pentacles. So they're developing their own plan. They're scheming. They're definitely scheming. Outside influences, that doesn't serve. Outside influences. Outside influences, what we have here is the Nine of Swords. So Nine of Swords is everyone, it feels like a bad omen, a nightmare. It's the weeping woman. It's just feeling like everyth's a nightmare. So everybody does say, hey, what a nightmare couple. Nobody really cares for them. It's very sword energy. People outside of themselves, the world is saying, isn't your conscience bothered? Look at the mental anguish those two have. Look at them. They're living in fear. Everything they've done over the past, they should be bothered by what they're doing. It's a very mental card of total failure, really. So they know what they're doing is wrong. They know what they're doing is wrong. Everybody knows what they're doing is wrong. They know that they're just not in a good mental headspace, that they're just pretty broken individuals. Everyone's calling them out as being broken, that they're not strong. And they should be bothered. They should be really bothered by their actions, their behaviors. They're just sorting everyone. They're sorting everyone and sorting themselves as a result. Really, it's falling back on themselves. And, you know, they're probably at home weeping and crying and feeling sorry for themselves. And, you know, this is sort of a pity. You know, you should be bothered. Let's get to the hopes and fears. The hopes and fears, hopes and fears, hopes and fears. We got the Star in reverse, Star in reverse. So they're not getting the attention. They're not getting the hope. They're not getting the healing. They're not going to be the star of the show. They can't create a circus. There is no future hope. They're not inspired. There is no renewed hope in the fact that they can be the rulers. Or even getting what they want. They're so gray rocked right now. Basically, their chakras are out of alignment. The couple is out of alignment. They're out of alignment with the world. They're out of alignment with the family. The children's situation's out of alignment. They don't feel blessed. They don't feel the universe has their back. So there is no renewed hope and faith. So everything's tanking and crashing down on them, in essence. And they're definitely not glowing up in any way in terms of their celebrity status. And this is probably what this guy's telling them. Nothing you've done has helped you financially with the world, or even on a personal level, or even a celebrity level. They've just managed to really destroy whatever good could have been. And the final call here is Justice in reverse. So basically, it's going to come bode in terms of they're living in denial, and they're financially dishonest. They're all about retaliation through dishonesty and unfair treatment. There's a lot of legal flaws. And so basically, they're trying to elude responsibility. They're trying to get out of it. They don't want to be held accountable. They know they've done something morally wrong and corrupt, and they don't want justice to be fair and balanced, and they don't want justice served. So they are hiding the children's situation. They know what they did was wrong. They know what they did was wrong, and they know it's just too much focus on it. This is DNA. This is, yes, my dog is scratching under the bed. You know how they do that? They say they do that to get rid of the bugs. There's no bugs under there, Odin. So there's that. Yes. Let's get at the center of the deck. Center of the deck, what I have here is a Six of Swords in reverse. They are stuck. They're in a stuck position. There's no harmony. It's a 6, and the 6 is in reverse. So that means there's no harmony and no balance in their life. Odin, do you hear that? Yeah, he's quite the scratcher. Okay. You okay? All right, Six of Swords. Okay, so they left. They left. They got out of it. There was a transition period with regret because they were forced out. They didn't go on their own terms. And now they can't move on. They can't move on. They're haunted by the past. Lots of self-sabotage. They're trapped now. They're having troubles returning. They want to return on their own terms, but nobody's listening to them and no one will talk to them, thanks to gray rocking. Then we have here the Five of Cups in reverse. So with the Five of Cups in reverse is they're trying to recover themselves. Okay, we've got to recover ourselves. So that's why we have this plan here. The plans in the past didn't work for them. So that's why they're in planning phase here, having a plan, because nothing has worked. And they're having problems getting what they want. The Five is in reverse, so they once again have to go quiet. They have to stay silent because conflicts are not working for you. So basically, they've got to shut it down. They got to drain those cups. I'm sorry, it's not working for you. You're stuck here. They're completely stuck because they know they're going to be held accountable. They just don't want to be held accountable. And they're not going to get their way just by screaming demands of racism and insults and character assassinations have not bode well. Character assassinations hasn't done them anything whatsoever. They thought it would, but it didn't. And because the public sees that they are that Nine of Swords, like, wow, your conscience should be bothered. Wow, how do you sleep at night? You know, you should be living in fear now, because now only that you got the Taliban, and everything you've done in the past has been nothing but anguish. Wow, I can't believe this pair. So it hasn't worked out. So let's get some Lenormand here. Under the Roses, Lenormand is what this is. Find out what Spirit wants to say here. There's the message. Yeah, the message with the home, house in reverse. I do the reversals of this deck. Not everybody does, but I think it matters. And the message is not going. He's not going back home. He's not going because the house is in reverse. Home is stability, solid foundation, celebrations. It's like four-wall structure. To me, this is like the four-wall structure house, which is the celebration in the Rider-Waite. That is a joy. That is the holiday. That's the festivities, the big party, taking a break. You earned it. Let's go have a good time in the flow of life, connecting with others. Let's unwind and let go. Let's rest and let's enjoy ourselves at this reunion, this party, this, the crowning of King Charles. Not going to be there at the coronation. They're not going to be at the coronation, and the message is getting out there because the Rider is someone who sends out a message. That's like a page. It's a messenger. It's kind of like a page of, I don't know, it's or a knight. It's someone who sends out a message. So the messenger is they're not going to be there. So they're not going to be at the coronation. Neither the kids won't be there. Harry could at the last minute decide to show up unannounced, but I don't think so. I'm going to ask the pendulum. Is Harry going to do a show up? Will Harry show up unannounced? Will Harry show up unannounced at the coronation? Will Harry show up at the coronation unannounced? Will Harry show up at the coronation unannounced? No, he will not. No. Will Meghan or Harry show up at the coronation unannounced? The two of them. No. No. Will they show up with the kids unannounced? No. No. So there you have that. Negatory. Yes, celebration. Okay. It is a good day. It's a good day for the coronation. Don't have to worry about that. And we have here thievery. Yeah. That's because they're that Seven of Swords. That's shady character card. Dishonesty always comes to light card. Yeah, you just can't hide it forever. Everybody knows they're shady and their tactics are not working. Tactics aren't working. You're a shady character and you're just sort of the thief in the family. They just want to steal and take the limelight, whatever they can here. And then we have here lot of money. They're not going to get the benefits. They know they're out for benefits. What's in it for us? There's no benefits in it. They're just thievery. You're not going to steal anything from us. You're not going to gain anything from us. And so there's nothing to gain here. If they can't gain, they're not going to go. That's the best way to get rid of a sociopath or a psychopath. Take away any benefits. Take away any benefits. They're all about benefits, what you can provide them. It's not love. They don't offer love. They just want benefits. What are you going to give me? It's very contractual. What's in it for me? There's nothing in it for them. They're not going to come around. So what we've got here, I like you. Someone likes you. Okay, they're going to chase after. I think Markle's chasing after love right now. And she is the runner. And we have here the self-absorbed narcissist. So I feel Markle is too focused. This is that Gordon Getty situation here. Another reason why she won't go is she's working on Gordon Getty still. Even though the family's aware, the family's going to have to block her, and they're most likely going to. She's focused on new love. She's not focused on Harry at this point in time. He's in full devaluation. So there's nothing to gain. That she knows it's a lost cause. She's not going to bother. She's got to work on the next resource. So he's really in the back rear view mirror, really. He's not, she knows it's not forward momentum for her. And she's all about forward momentum. And once someone's in the back rear view mirror, she doesn't look back. You know, there's nothing to gain. The past is the past. She's all about forward momentum. And Harry's not in the forward momentum for her. He doesn't serve her at this time. And she's all about goods and services, what you're going to give me. So we have here expectations. She has no expectations of anything at this point in time. She knows it's dead in the water. Bottom of the deck, and also regarding the children. Yeah, don't expect the children to go either. She knows she cannot, they expect it, they want it. She doesn't want to give it to them either. Let's get some clarification on these two. Clarification on these two. Clarification on the child and the lack of expectation. She's not going to provide anything. She knows it's a gift. Yeah, if they got it, it would be an absolute gift. Children are gifts. She's not going to give anything. I'm not giving anything. And she didn't necessarily expect to have children because she had her tubes tied when she was 29, allegedly entertainment purposes, according to her family. Tool and labor. She did not work or make those children. It's too hard work. She's not going to do it. She's not about to carry children. It's hard work. It's laborsome. Labor, tool and labor. She did not give labor to those children. They are not her children. They were a gift from someone else. So, not going to happen, folks. Not going to happen. Time to bring out the martinis. All right, you guys. Till next time, like and subscribe. Bye.